Hey everyone, welcome back. I am doing a new little kind of video that I wanted to try out. I'm going to call it New Stuff and Plus. And I told you I want to do a little bit more commentary type videos. This one has some try on portions to it because I've actually gotten to put my hands on some products. But it's just new things that are happening in the plus size fashion world that I think are really interesting and fascinating that I want to share with you. Now to start us off, I do want to do a little bit of a disclaimer. Two of the things I'm going to share today, I have been sponsored to do content for them on Instagram. I'm not sponsored to share anything over here on YouTube, but I think they're really great products and items for sale. So I'm going to share it, but I will make sure to disclose which things I've purchased myself, which things I've been gifted, and when I've been sponsored to share something over on Instagram. The links down below are affiliate links. I do earn some small income from those links. So I also want you to know that if you decide to buy from the description box. So let's start off with the one that is more time sensitive. It's only running now through February 17th, and that is Universal Standards mystery boxes. Now this is one of the ones I've been sponsored to share over on Instagram. Again, not sponsored to share here, but I wanted to tell you about it because if you like Universal Standards aesthetic, you don't have very many pieces and or you're just a collector of their pieces, it's a really good time to get a good deal. So what they have is a variety of different mystery boxes that you can purchase, from tops, which I think is around $55, to luxe, which is $198, and you get 3 pieces in every box. So you can get like a mystery top box, a mystery athleisure box, a mystery luxe or mystery classic pieces box, and you fill out a little questionnaire that you can say what you like. So I actually filled out the questionnaire as part of my partnership. I said that my style was kind of more polished, that I liked neutrals, that I wanted longer sleeved items. So you can kind of share those things so they can help curate a box just for you. Now I've already shared my items over on Instagram, and I also have a discount code, which is the theplussideofme 10. You can get additional 10% off if you choose to use it. But what I got was their classic cigarette pant in navy. So this is it. Has a flat pocket here. The nice little slim leg cigarette pant hem at the bottom, and I got their foundation turtleneck and their Bias wool coat. And I think altogether it was retailing for around $500 something, and you would have gotten that in the $198 box. So I'm going to make sure to insert footage of me trying that stuff on or pictures of me wearing it. It's a really slick outfit. I think it's very sophisticated, and that's what they put together for me based on my questionnaire. I would say Universal Standard in general is more luxurious pricing. The pieces are really well made, high quality fabrics. The cuts are really well developed. I got my box in a 2XL, which is their size 30-32. I would say that for sizing for me, and I'm very bottom heavy, I've also gained some weight, which has predominantly been in my stomach and face. So I would say for me, their tops and dresses, I'm going to go more towards the XL, which is a 26-28. And then for bottoms or any kind of straighter cut, maybe less stretch fabric item, I'm going to opt for the 2XL, which is their 30-32. So I got everything in a 30-32. I would say the top fit great. I could have gone down, but it was fine. The coat was a little bit big on me. The pants fit perfectly. So a couple of the things I also want to share are about brands who are extending their sizes. The first one is Good American. I've actually purchased a Good American dress before. They have a size 7, which is a 4XL at Nordstrom. And I got a black wrap dress that fit really beautifully. I would say it fits a size 26-28. I would not say it could go above that. But they have come out with a pair of jeans called the Always Fits jeans. I've seen Alex from Learning to Be Fearless try them on, but besides that, I really hadn't seen someone in the higher end of plus sizes try them on. Everything that I've seen had been people that already fit into their normal range of denim trying these on. So I asked on Instagram if anyone had tried it. No one had, but a lot of people were curious. So I decided to be the guinea pig and try them out. So the first pair I bought was actually the color that they like often suggest, I guess, which is one of these like kind of medium to dark wash jeans. I did a whole video over on my Instagram, so I'll put in a little clip of me trying these on, but these were not a hit for me. So the extended range is that in addition to a size 24 that they normally kind of sell to, or a size 26, I guess, These jeans come in a size 28 to 32, and the premise of the Always Fits is that they have so much stretch on it that as you move up and down sizes, this is always going to work for you in that 3 size range. And right now I'm in that 28-30, so I'm on the mid to lower part of what these jeans are supposed to fit. These are the first pair of jeans that I got from them, and I was disappointed. The waist is very snatched compared to the rest of it and very strong, especially down here at the base of this part. This has like it's less stretchy here, and it's got like a much stronger hold. And I'll show you the other pair of jeans in a second, how different they are. Also, because it's in this darker print or darker color and it has a stretch component, as the fabric stretches out, it gets white casted from the stretch, as you can see like there. So any places where you are stretching it out, which guess what, they're stretch jeans, so you do, it almost has a sheen. And then areas like this, where they're not gonna be stretching this part out, is dark still compared to the rest of the jean. So I was not impressed. The people I showed it to on Instagram were not impressed, and I honestly thought it was a loss. But then I saw someone that I follow on Instagram, and her name is Mustang Sally too, and she was trying on the same pair of denim in the same size, but the lighter color, and I would say we are very similar in size and shaped. So I was like, well, they look great on her. What went wrong? So whenever you go to return your denim at Good American, you actually get offered to do an immediate exchange, and then you just have to mail back your older pair. So I decided to do an immediate exchange and get the lighter color. This is what she was wearing in her post. So I got this pair instead, all right, same size. But if you notice, like right here at the bottom where I said the other one was rigid, oh my gosh, so much stretch. This was not tight in the waist. This pair of jeans fits excellently. I was so happy with it. And because it's that lighter denim, when it stretches out, you're not noticing a change in color. There's no like random sheen that goes with it. Now I will say I'm 5'4", and these come right down to the top of my foot. They're actually perfect length on me. So they might be a little short on other people, although I personally think a little ankle showing is not a bad thing. But I love it. I love the shape of the pocket on the pant. I think these will become quick favorites. They are very comfortable. They do have a lot of stretch in them. And I do actually think that should I gain weight, these are going to fit. Should I lose some weight, these are going to fit, just based on how the fabric is. So I actually think these pants do what they promise to do. So if you're interested, I would try the light pair. You can try the darker pair. Just know it might get that white casting, and you might not be bothered by that like I am. All right, the next thing, I don't have the item with me right now because I don't know where I put it suddenly. Oh, I guess I hung it up because I still have to do the thing on Instagram. So I'll be posting this coming week on Instagram about LIVI Bryant extending their sizes. So now that Catherine's has left, LIVI Bryant has a market that their parent brand used to speak to. And so they are now extending their sizes. I feel like this was meant to happen a decade ago, but I am excited that it is happening now. So what they did is they started off with LIVI. They're now going up to, they added the sizes 30-32, 34-36, and 38-40. And I will say, if you're someone like me that goes shopping online and you filter out by size, just know that because the 30s start with bra sizes, you might have to hunt those sizes down within all the listings of the bra sizes. So just be aware of that. It took me a second to find it. But they do have now those 3 additional sizes. And I'll be sharing about their extended line next week and showing you an outfit on my Instagram of a look put together with an item from that extended line. As I said, they started with LIVI Active items. So you're going to be able to find things like joggers, sweatshirts, workout outfits. But now they also have it in kind of what I would consider softer fabric items, soft pants, fashion tops and sweaters, lots and lots of dresses, some beautiful jumpsuits. So right now that's what I'm seeing in the extended sizes. I have not yet seen jeans or more like specialty pieces, like work pants that aren't like stretchy work pants. So my guess is that this is their first month they're releasing. They're going to slowly be adding those in as they manufacture. They're also extending their bra range. So I think right now they go up to, I don't know, I think I'd rather they're going to go up to a size 50 or 54. I'll make sure to put down in the description. I get some of my fashion news from the Curvy Fashionista. I get some of my fashion news from the Curvy Fashionista, so I'll actually go ahead and link her article too if you want to read more about it. So the item I tried was one of their black dresses that had like this drawstring hem to it. I thought it fit really well. Again, since I'm on the 28-30 line, I expected it to be a little bit large on me, and it was a little bit large on me. It still hung beautifully, but someone bigger than me could also wear it, and it would look beautiful on them too. So I think to me that showed me their sizing is correct, and I would assume, based on my experience, that one piece, that their dresses should fit according to what you may have expected if you shopped at Catherine's. I'm personally very happy about it because there's times where their pants are a little bit tight on me, especially if it's a non-stretch fabric. I spotted some like satin jogger type pieces that are really cute that I would definitely like to buy. So the option to size up is great. And of course, people who have been outsized from Lane Bryant for years now get to have the same style as Lane Bryant was offering, which I think is an excellent thing for them to have. Okay, and then the last bit of new stuff for Plus is that the indie brand Zelie for She is now available at Nordstrom. I met Alon back in, I think, 2013 when I went to Full Figured Fashion Week in New York. I was a baby blogger. I believe at the time she was a blogger too. And I know after that she kind of stepped away from the blogging scene and focused on fashion design. So she's been producing Zelie for She for years. I've had 2 of her maxi dresses and I still hold on to them. They're not going anywhere. I've had them for years. I wear them every summer. And so I was very excited to see that she's going to be offered at Nordstrom. That's huge. And I'm like, one of our own, one of our own. Like, I'm so thrilled for her. So I saw that she had dropped some styles there. I definitely had to get some. So the first thing I got was this set. I'm actually wearing the shirt portion of it. And the sleeve does have this kind of like tacked roll put into it. She's actually sold this similar style on her own in her indie, offerings. And it's a skirt that has this, what would this be called? What in the world would this be called? I don't know if I have the fashion term in mind. It has this gathering here on the side, and it hangs really beautifully, and it has a drawstring so you can make it long or short. This can go from a maxi length all the way to a mini, and it just does this beautiful like little ruching to fulfill that design style. And here's where you can tie it up and make it however long you want to make it. I like this. I think it's beautiful on the body, and I love this color. She had this in 2 other colors as well, one of them being a print. And I got the top and the bottom. Now, when I tried this on, I knotted the top, but the top actually is a full-length top, so you could wear it tucked in or some other way if you want to. I will say it only goes up to a 3X. Nordstrom does offer some brands up to a 4X, but I think the 3X is what she had already been offering, and I would say it's a generous 3X. Like, I'm able to wear the items. Sometimes they don't fit me as well as I think they could, but that's because I'm a size larger than what it really should be. I will also say these items seem to be made for tall women. I'm only 5'4", so if you're tall and you struggle to find pieces that really have you in mind, I think you would love Zelie for She. For example, this at maxi length is like super long on me. So that's one item. And I'm not sure how long she's going to be at Nordstrom. I'm not sure if this is a quick little thing or not, but it's made in Los Angeles. And it's one woman's dream. I'm sure she has a team behind her now, but I'm thrilled for her. In addition to that piece, I did get this blush set. Sorry, I'm never good about remembering to turn things inside out. So I got a blush set. It's a skirt and a tank top. They were sold together. And then they also had this off-the-shoulder sweater that's the same fabric. I got it with it. Now, I will say, This is a little bit close to my skin tone, but I think I'm gonna keep the sweater portion, and it has this beautiful, like, soft fabric inside. It's not a heavy sweater, it's not a hot sweater, it's just a really nice, soft luxe sweater. So this one is the off the shoulder, and again, the sleeve is kind of long, which makes me think it's gonna be meant for a tall person. I also find the shoulders to be a little bit broad for me personally. I do have narrow shoulders compared to the rest of my body. The tank top I got was beautiful but long on me. So where the shoulder wanted to be was about 2 inches taller than where I was. I would say the 3X fits a 26-28 beautifully in the top. And I think it would fit a 26-28 beautifully at the bottom as well. Now you can see the bottom part of the skirt is a little bit too tight. It's making the sleeves, or it's making the pockets puff out. And so that's where I'm too large for that particular cut. It's a little bit more straight. It's just meant for someone smaller than me. And I knew that risk going in when I was buying a 3X. They also offer that style in another print. I think it's like a mustard print that you can get with it if the blush doesn't really work for you. So that's my quick roundup of new stuff in Plus. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Which one are you most excited about? Which one might get your dollars? Tell me down in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this new kind of video with me. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.